Kind of a wild ball game, and I guess they were up 4 out of the gate, and for the guys to answer with 5 was very impressive. Clearly, Ben, he had his best performances were quite frankly against this team, and it wasn't lining up at all today. He didn't look like he had any command of anything or feel for the fastball with the sink or the slider, and clearly didn't work. But to answer with 5 was great. And then their bullpen, they showed their cards out of the bullpen, and we've seen it before, but they have a very competent, experienced bullpen with variety of arm slots, secondary pitches. The lefty at the end, Abner, that's a good fastball coming off the kind of the sidearm guy that really did a really nice job with his fastball slider, and Ficarello, the first reliever, did a nice job with his changeup split, and I may not have said the name properly, but there was just a good variety, and you tip your hat and you see how that bullpen's constructed, and I thought Army did a really nice job of hanging in there. We've asked him to get us out of things like a lot, and I think he continues to evolve, and that's a positive. They're a good team, and we were not able to push through there. We had some chances in the middle of the game. I think we loaded up the bases, and they got out of it, and then we had another opportunity later, and they did a nice job of navigating. And part of our discussion after the game was the delivery in some of those moments. You have to hunker down, and somebody's got to deliver that big at bat to push the game open. And we had good at bats, but there were a couple instances where we needed one more. We didn't get it, and that is a good team. Like, they're up and down the lineup, physical, athletic, and the variety they have in the bullpen is noteworthy. It's good.
So just some of those at bats with runners in scoring position. Were they guys putting pressure on themselves? There was a couple strikeouts there, where maybe they were forcing.
Yeah, the pitches, it's hard for me to. I think the breaking ball from the one reliever, the slider, was really sweepy and pretty good, and then the split finger changeup from the first guy was also very good. And to navigate at this level out of those situations, you have to have command of a good secondary pitch, and they have it. Multiple secondary pitches in a variety. And that was really the issue. And they executed those pitches, and there's enough fastball that you have to respect it. I mean, it's not a situation where you can strictly sit on those secondary pitches, but they did a really nice job. Were we trying to do too much? I can't answer that. I mean, I suppose it's possible. And then you might expand a little bit, in essence, fearing you don't want to strike out, so you're trying to put it in play, and are they swinging at pitches that might be a little more out of the zone to try to avoid punching out? Probably. You guys may have had a better look at where they were than I did from over on the side, but so that's what it felt like to me.